The control room is buzzing with activity. Scientists and engineers are glued to large screens displaying rocket telemetry. The atmosphere is tense but focused. The countdown clock shows 30 minutes to launch. Dr. Carter. All right, team, we're T-minus 30 minutes from launch. Let's go over the checklist one final time. Dr. Carter speaks into her headset, communicating with different teams. Dr. Carter, are all systems on the rocket confirmed? Stage separation, propulsion, and safety systems? Outside at the launch pad, a towering rocket stands poised for liftoff. Technicians move around the rocket, checking systems and giving thumbs up to each other.
All systems are go. Fuel levels at optimal range.
The camera pans across the rocket's engines, covered with protective covers. The ground crew prepares for final fuel checks.
We are confirming final propellant loading. Everything's green.
The camera cuts back to the control room. The countdown clock hits 10 minutes. The tension in the control room is palpable. Dr. Carter? All right, let's make sure we're all aligned. Propulsion avionics payload. Report in.
All avionics systems are stable. Communications link is active.
Main engines are primed. Secondary boosters are at full charge.
The payload specialist Raj checks in. Raj, payload is secured. No issues detected. Dr. Carter nods, her face focused. Dr. Carter, perfect. Now let's run through the final safety checks. The camera zooms in on a computer screen showing all systems are green. The countdown continues. T-minus 5 minutes. Outside, the rocket begins to emit steam and vapor as the engines prepare for ignition. The ground crew steps back. All lights on the rocket flicker green, indicating readiness. The countdown hits 30 seconds. The room becomes quieter as all eyes are on the countdown. Dr. Carter, initiating launch sequence. All systems are go. T-minus 10 seconds. The rocket engines start to light up, first with small flickers of fire before the full engines roar to life. Dr. Carter, under her breath. Here we go. T-minus 0 seconds. Dr. Carter, lift off in 3, 2, 1. The rocket ignites, shaking the ground with the force of its engines. A massive plume of smoke and flame erupts from the base. The rocket begins to rise, slowly at first, then faster as it accelerates upward. The camera captures the powerful thrust, shaking the surrounding area.
Secondary boosters are firing on schedule.
The team watches the rocket's ascent on the screens. The telemetry shows rapid altitude gain and velocity. The tension in the room is replaced by excitement. Stage separation in 3, 2, 1. The rocket shakes briefly as the first stage is jettisoned. The second stage engines ignite, continuing the journey into space. The rocket's second stage continues its journey toward orbit. The Earth becomes a small blue ball in the distance. The team erupts into cheers as the rocket reaches its designated orbit. The tension of the launch is replaced with a sense of accomplishment.
We did it. Everything went according to plan.
Successful orbit achieved. The payload is in place.
The camera zooms out to show the rocket in orbit, floating silently in space with Earth below. The mission is a success.